Okay, some guy was passing by with his bike and he was playing music. I'm like, I gotta be careful with that, you know? Let me see if the audio is working. Hey Phil, how are you? Okay, perfect. Right there. All right, just checking that. Let's see. Did I bring my case for my headphones? Yes, I did. Okay, good, because I had to mute it. And hey, Shantae, if you change your picture, I'm not gonna know it's you. Gonna have to remember your new name. Oh my God, I was sitting over here having like iced coffee, and then I'm listening to music before I come on, and I feel something on my leg, and it's a freaking mosquito. I killed that shit. I was like, ugh. Now I have 2 little hives. I swear. I gotta put another spell on myself. I am disgusting to creatures that like to bite. They look at me and they want to vomit. The sight of me, the smell of me, the sense of me just disturbs their peace. They have to stay far away from me. They see me, they smell me, they hear me, they sense me. I make them gag. The thought of biting me makes them want to throw themselves in the river. I'm serious, God. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see. You know, you gotta speak things into the universe, and I'm speaking that. Any creatures that bite, they are disgusted by me. The thought of biting me makes them want to commit suicide, you know? Oh, okay, let's see. I know that was a little strong, but it has to be strong because I'm serious. Okay, so happy Sunday, everyone. Right now, it's 8:43 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm in New York City. I'm going to see what Archangel Michael messages you need to know. What Archangel Michael messages you need to know at this time. I hope everyone's been enjoying their weekend so far. Yesterday I was talking about going to get Mexican food, and I actually did. I shared a post on my community tab, and it was so good. Oh yeah, you're 6 hours ahead of me. Wait, 6 hours or 5 hours? I get it mixed up because Amsterdam is an hour ahead of Amsterdam, and Rome are an hour ahead of the UK. I remember, so I get them mixed up. I think it's 5 hours. I could be wrong. It's okay. I could easily do the math. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5 hours. There. Oh, let's see what Archangel Michael messages you need to know at this time. How's the weather over there? So I know I watched, I think there's another tarot reader I watched, and she's from the UK, and she was talking about it was hot. You know. Good morning, Teresa. How are you? Oh, it's cloudy today? Okay. The weather is good. I believe it's in the 70s right now. I love this temperature. Like yesterday when I went out for dinner, I was talking to the person I went with. I was like, let's try to leave around 7 because the temperature was going to be lower, and it was like beautiful. And then when we get to the restaurant, they had they have the windows, they open it, you could open it. So we were sitting at a table next to an open ass window, but then of course people are passing by and seeing us eating, and they're seeing what we're eating, they're watching us eat, or not, they're not watching us, but they're looking at us. But oh my God, that was so overdue. I've been craving Mexican food for months, but I haven't like got the opportunity or took the chance to go, I was kind of lazy. You know how it is sometimes when you're planning to do something, you want to do something, but then it's just like the energy to actually do it. And I was like, you know what, I want this. I really want this. I've been waiting too damn long, So we went, and it was good. It was so good. They didn't have the cake I wanted. Okay, that's good. Oh, ooh. I hopefully like the weather could change. Sometimes you know how it is with the weather. It changes them. I'm good, thank you. The weather, you know how it is. It's finicky, like us humans. The way we change our minds. Okay, let's see what messages you need to know at this time. What do you need to know at this time? And I was listening to some music. I did a little reading for myself, and it's so funny, the card that came out for me. And I was like, I was listening to love songs from the 70s. I like 70s. I like music for the 60s and the 70s. I'm an 80s baby, so I know like 80s music too, but I like the old music. Okay, I'm sorry, I keep talking. The messages that you see I'm shuffling and they're not really coming out. All right. My messages that I keep seeing crows. Well, there are crows around here. They're building a nest. It's flying with something in its mouth. Well, it's gonna be that time. Okay, let's see. What Archangel Michael messages you need to know at this time? What Archangel Michael messages do you need to know at this time? You see this, right? What messages you need to know at this time? Not stopping. What Archangel Michael messages do you need to know at this time? Okay. Embrace this magical moment. You are in perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay, so like if this is the magical moment for you, be very, very careful what you're thinking about, what you're putting your energy towards, what your attention towards. Okay, number 11. Yeah. Oh my God, did I blow a booger bubble? That will be very cute, right? Oh, another card, 2 cards. Let it go. There's something you need to release. The situation no longer serves you. Allow me to serve your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So there's something from the past, something that keeps you tied and like anchored that you have to release. It's something that you need to let go of. It could be pain. It could be, whatever we've experienced in the past, that will never leave us. It's a part of our history, as much as they like to try to erase history here in the US, but it doesn't work like that, because whatever you have experienced is embedded in you. It has shaped you. It has impacted you. It's a part of your adaptation, your evolution. But the thing is, it's like the baggage of the experience, you don't need to carry it with you. You don't have to drag it into your new phase, any new transitions you may be going through, So, but it's saying also, don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So don't give up on whatever dreams you have. Especially if there's something from the past that may be causing you to believe that it's impossible, like it's causing you to lose faith, lose hope. That's something that you need to release, because all you're doing is hindering yourself, so be wary of the thoughts that you're having, be optimistic, You know, remember the fool. I always talk about the fool. He carries his experiences, but he doesn't have a moving truck taking everything with him. He takes what he needs and leaves everything else behind. That's the way you're gonna have to be. It's not easy, I know. Trust me, I fucking know. I fucking know. But you know too. I'm just telling you what you already know. I'm confirming what you already know. Okay? But then we have 26. Recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. This card keeps coming out in the reading. So stop. Don't let your past distract you from the present. If you keep thinking about the past, you ain't seeing the signs that are like right in front of you. You know? They could be birds, angel numbers, synchronicities, butterflies, feathers, coins, or anything that's personal to you that's like a auspicious omen for you. So we got the number 26, 10, 11, and 18. Okay. So I'll leave those cards there. Oh my, there was a card still at I'm going to share this. I don't know what it is, but it was, I don't know what the fuck, really. Stay the course. So whatever path you're on, you have to stay the course. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Why is he here? He got all this shit. Why you gotta be right here behind me? Ugh. Whatever. He's part of the live stream today, okay? I don't own this place, so I can't say shit. But anyway, stay the course. Don't get distracted. Be present in the moment. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. You know? So some of you could be on this path. You may be on a journey that's a little bumpy, and it may be one of the reasons why you may be losing faith too. But it's like, no, you're going the right way. The bumps are just teaching you what works, what doesn't work, where you need to adjust, where you need to overcome. But just continue on your path, whatever that is. Especially if it's something that really is part of what you want for yourself, what you envision for yourself. But you see how it looks like he's pointing to the birds, the sun, so birds can be significant messengers for you, like auspicious omens for you. That could be a sign for you. I don't know, some of you, I know for me, there's specific birds that I see that are auspicious to me. But for some of you, there may be certain bird that's familiar to you, maybe a familiar, So, okay, so I had to share that message. But that's Archangel Michael right there for you. Remember, if you ever need his assistance, you just call upon him. Let's see what else we get. All right. Let me see. No, I think they were sweeping. Yeah, that was sweeping. Let me see something. Hold on a minute. I'm going somewhere else. I don't like people behind me. And if he follows me, then he's a creep. Okay. Oh, almost dropped my iced coffee. Yeah, I was like, ugh, I don't like anybody. I don't like people behind me. Because me as a woman, you know what it is, So All right. I gotta do what I feel comfortable doing. If it's a little weird, I swear. If he comes over here, then you know he's a creepy motherfucker. You know. He probably wanted a spot. Oh, you can have it. Hope the mosquitoes enjoy his ass. But yeah, like, ugh. Because I never seen that person before. All right, let's go into the Coffee Cup Oracle. I haven't used this deck in a hot minute. Let's see what messages we get. And you know what's so funny? Yesterday when I was out having dinner, I saw a man wearing an anchor shirt. And if you saw yesterday's live stream, the anchor card was at the bottom of the deck. And I was like, oh, shit. I love when things work out like that. When I'm doing a reading and then I'm like, how come I'm feeling the anchor energy? And then I go pick up the deck and the anchor card was there. I love that. That's like confirmation for me. Because sometimes I'm like, am I on track? Like, am I making sense? You know? But I have to trust myself more. You know? Shit. Can't trust people. You can trust yourself. You have to trust your judgment about people. Anyway. Yeah, I know. It's like when like my friend told me like he would want to park by himself. No, it was a tarot reader. She was talking about she would park and then people will want to park around where she is. And I'm like, okay. Like, it's like, because people want to be around you. Like, I remember one time when I was in Rome, I went to a restaurant and it did not have any customers. It was kind of empty and I was hungry and I'm like, I'm in Italy. I have to eat, you know, I have to eat Italian food. And I go in and I'm eating. There was probably like some people there, but then when I was there eating, more people started to come in. I mean, it didn't get super crowded, but then more people started to come in. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, oh. And the guy, the waiter, the server, he was really cool. He was really cool. That was a good experience. So I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now, because I'm thinking about the, you know, like you go sit somewhere, you be somewhere, and then you have people like, and you're by yourself, and then people come out of nowhere. It's like they could sense the energy or something. And I see the geese. They're flying. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm glad I don't think I'm not the only one that thought that was weird. Yeah. Because I don't know, I have something about like people behind me. Oh. But I know, like, when I used to work out, I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. When I would work out with a group of people, and if someone new came in, and we were doing, like, because there was a time I was, like, really doing, like, I'm not saying I was doing some Spartan shit or, like, American Ninja stuff, but I was, you know, building up my upper body strength, you know, and I kind of fell off the wagon with that, so. The only thing I can lift is food to my mouth, you know. But we would go on these bars, and then we would do like these ab exercises where we're like holding on the bars, and then we're lifting our knees up to do like crunches. But you're also working your upper body, like you're holding your body weight, but then you're also doing that crunching action. And then whenever somebody new would come up, I'm like, I'm gonna turn my back to them. Because, you know, I'm just thinking about the energy, like, I don't want to be, like, doing that energy exchange. I was like, something would tell me, turn around, don't face them. Because it's like you're giving, I don't know, it's like that swapping energy. I don't know, I'm weird. I don't know if that makes sense to any of y'all. Or if I'm just special in the IEP kind of way. Okay, let's see. What messages does the collective need to know? Oh, that card flipped over. I'm not taking it because I don't know when it flipped over. Okay. Whatever comes out, what does the collective need to know? Okay. Old woman. Sadness and female. Okay, it doesn't have to be an old woman, but there could be a feminine energy that's sad. That damn card is bothering me because it's flipped over. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. I'm not going to take it because it flipped. All right. So there may be somebody who may be sad, maybe feeling isolated and lonely because you see, oh my gosh, look at me. I'm sad. I'm not sad. I am a woman. I'm sitting on a bench. I don't think I'm old. I'm just joking. Hearts. Love, new love. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Anything else with this? Heart, new love, feelings, emotions, person, Ace of Cups. Anything else? It could be separate messages or related. A control, change. This tooth. Well, it is one tooth, a tooth, but it says teeth. Change and control. So certain things need a, okay. Sadness, love, new love, envelopes, unfolding surprise, envelope. Envelope is like a message, but something that's unexpected, an unexpected message. An unexpected message that is gonna bring change to someone who has been sad. I know it says female, and there's an old man card in here. Slowness and protection. I split the deck. I didn't do a good job splitting it, but we got turtle. Slowness, protection. Like things have been moving slowly for someone. It's been happening for a reason, you know, divine timing. Certain things cannot be rushed. And think about it. If you were to rush into something and anything that may be a bit risky and you don't take the necessary precautions or you're not prepared in certain areas, what you may be exposing yourself to things that if you take your time, you would normally take your time doing or allowing things to unfold naturally. You know, you're kind of getting in the way of you being protected. Like something's happening slowly because it's meant to keep you safe. It's meant to protect you. And it doesn't have to be just about love because we have the love card there, the heart card, but it could be something about something you love, something you love to do. It could be someone you love, an old woman that you love. Some of you could be connecting with an older woman, or someone may be connecting with you if you resonate with being an old woman. But when we think about old woman, it doesn't necessarily have to be an age thing. We could think about it being someone who is wise, who has a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience. Maybe like an old soul. Some of you may resonate with that too. But it's like certain changes are happening. They're happening slowly. They're happening slowly for a reason, because it's protecting you from something. You know, because if you rush into things, there may be certain things or details that you may be missing out on and that could leave you vulnerable. You know, it could be some sort of message that may be coming towards you. It could be coming from an older woman, or you, like I said, you could be the woman that's receiving this message. An unexpected message, unexpected surprise. Something that you probably have been waiting for some time too, since we have the turtle card here. But like I said, it could be new love. Some of you could be waiting to meet somebody new, and this person may be coming. Or it could just be something that's related to something that you love. You know? All right. I want to clarify the heart card. Because like I said, it could be something that you love, or someone that you love, or it could be someone new coming into your life. So I want to know what that is. The heart card. Because the control, it could be some of you may need to release control because you may be wanting things to happen very quickly, but then that could be also creating stagnation, causing things to move slowly because you're getting in the way. And that could be the cause of some sort of sadness as well. If we take the female part of the card out of the equation. Okay. But what is this heart for? What is this heart? Eight of Pentacles. It could be related to money, finances, something that you've been working on, that you've been putting a lot of time, energy, and effort towards. It could be tied to building upon your abundance, but it's doing something that you love. Yeah, King of Cups came out. It's something that you love, you care about. King of Cups. But for some of you, it could be meeting somebody. Ooh. Ooh, oh my gosh. I said Ace of Cups. And look what card is here. The Ace of Cups. It flipped. It could be, like I said, it's something, it could be anything. It could be, the message could be coming. Something that's going to make you very happy. You see the King of Cups, he's holding that goblet. That could be the message. That could be a loving message. It could be news that, you know, fills your heart, makes you feel very happy, feels content, puts you in a good heart space. But Ace of Cups, like the cup, the Ace of Cups. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups, you know. But it's something that's going to have you overwhelmed, feeling very good, maybe even emotional. Maybe emotional. Because emotions are going to be flowing. And it's funny because I looked at the bottom of the deck, we have Five of Cups. And I'm clarifying the heart card. So for some of you, if you've been putting a lot of time and effort in, you're maybe getting the recognition that you deserve. I know we don't see the Six of Wands, which would be the victory, success, or the the Chariot, which is the seventh major arcana, which also indicates victory and success. But for some of you, it could just be like, it doesn't have to be that. It could just be someone telling you, appreciating you, showing appreciation for you, you know? If you haven't, if you felt like you put, like you haven't received appreciation, oh my gosh, look at the geese are flying and pooping. I'm glad they pooped over there. I don't know if no, you can't see them. You can't see them. They're gone. But that's so cool. So it's like whatever, there's going to be a message that's just going to be making you feel really good. Six of Wands. Yeah, see? Six of Wands. Okay, like if you've been working hard on something that you really care about, you love, you're going to be getting the recognition. You're getting your flowers, I want to say. Kudos. King of Wands too. It's something that you created, something that you're passionate about. For some of you, it could be like a leadership role, because the King of Wands is he's a leader. You know, he inspires others, but he's a creator himself. He goes after his passions. He's driven, motivated. So whatever it is that you're putting that fiery energy towards, your life force energy, your energy towards, like you're gonna get the recognition, the victory, the success, and your heart is gonna be overflowing with emotion. But for some of you, it could be you meeting somebody new that is not only loving and caring with the King of Cups energy, but they could also be very passionate and a lot of fun. You know, someone that you could not only have a loving relationship with, but somebody that you could create with. You could have adventures with, someone you can enjoy life with. For some of you, if you are like lonely, it could be that the message is somebody is expressing emotions to you, you know. Someone probably could have been working up the nerve too. And since it is unexpected, some of you may be busy, distracted, doing other things. Like, hopefully it's good distractions, you know, like constructive, productive, you know, or like maybe you feel good, but you may not, like, this is going to happen unexpectedly for you. You're going to, if it's someone new, you're going to meet them unexpectedly. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you may be busy working on something. I don't know if you're like volunteering within your community. If you're working on a personal project, or you're actually working, you know, you have some sort of routine that you're doing, that's when you may encounter this person. This person may reach out to you, but it is an envelope, so it's communication. It could be a conversation. It could be that, you know, I don't have to be literal about it being an envelope, but it could be like a message. It could be a letter, but it could also be a conversation that you have with this person, you know. And it could, if you've already met somebody too, it's like the relationship is naturally unfolding, you know. I want to say it could be somebody you met within the last 6 months, something like that, or the last 6 months may be significant. That popped up in my mind, so take that as it resonates, okay? But like, it could be like news, you're getting success, a promotion, a level up, a leadership role, or you're being recognized for your talents, your skills, something that you've been putting a lot of time, effort, and energy towards with the Eight of Pentacles. But it could also be meeting somebody new, or a person that you've already met that the relationship is unfolding. And I try to read it in different ways for everybody. So I hope that was helpful. So we had the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So that's water sign energy and fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. But it could just be the energy, like someone who's very loving, compassionate, caring, emotionally mature, passionate, driven, attractive, caring, generous, warm. So the person may have those traits, or those may be your traits too. Okay. I'm like shuffling the cards, and I see the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. And Temperance is about being patient. So for some of you, whatever you're waiting for to come towards you, like I say, it is a message, some sort of communication. It's going to come. It's going to take some time. Just be patient. You know, things happen for a reason. Like they say, the universe is working behind the scenes. There's certain things that are beyond our control. We just have to continue to have faith and continue to do what we need to do on our end to allow the wheels to continue to be set in motion. You know, remember, we collaborate with the universe. You know, the universe doesn't do things for us. We have to put that energy out there for them to get an idea of what it is we want. And that's only for those who believe in the law of attraction, you know, believes in manifestation. Not many people do. And it's because they don't know how to manifest. That's why. I'm just saying, that's what it is. Sometimes we manifest things without realizing it. Like if you're always in a negative headspace and you're always looking at everything that's wrong, complaining, you're manifesting that. That's that energy. You manifest what you put your energy towards. Okay, so I hope that little reading was helpful. I felt the need to clarify that. Okay, let's see. I have my Truth Oracle deck here. I also have Moonology cards. Soon, we're going to be having the full moon in Aquarius, because now we're in Leo season. Happy birthday, Teresa. I don't know when your birthday is. You don't have to say, but I know you're a Leo, so happy birthday. Happy Leo season. Happy birthday to all the Leos. I'm a Leo moon, so I can't say it's my birthday. My birthday's in November. But Happy birthday to all the Leos. Oh, the 10th, okay. Oh, August 10th. Oh, my friend's daughter's birthday is the next day. August 11th. She's gonna be 15 years old. Wow, I remember when I was 15, I had a kid. So they should be very proud that their daughter is not pregnant. Because at this time right now, when I was 15 years old, my son, what day is today? The 20th. Will be a couple of months old. You know. Well, you're gonna be 38. Wow. It's cool. Oh gosh, I'm in my 40s. Sometimes I can't believe it because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm in my 40s. I'm gonna say I don't act like I'm in my 40s. What the hell? Whatever that means, right? Like. Oh yeah, my son, he's 28. Oh, he's 28 years old. Wow. Wow, 21. My younger son, he turned 21 this year. Wow, I have a 28 and a 21-year-old son. Sons. 28-year-old son and a 21-year-old son. Wow. Oh no, we're not. The Zoomers are. They're cooked. That's what they say, right? They're cooked. It's funny, like the kids now, they don't look like kids anymore. They look old now. They look old. Like my son, he's, like I said, he's 21, but when he was like in 9th or 10th grade, people thought he was in college already. I'm like, my baby, he don't look that old. They thought he was in college. I'm like, you fucking pervert. You stay away from my son. Making excuses. You look older. No, you're a pervert, okay? I know, they're like, oh, he's a boy. It's not the same. Yes, it's the fucking same. He's my baby. I don't want nobody taking advantage of him. Talking about, yeah, like it's cool if boy students have fairs with their teacher. I'm like, really? Is it though? Is it? That's a little perverted. So, like, if you really care about your kids, would you want that happening? I don't know why I thought about that. It's because people thinking my son was older than he actually was. Okay, let's see. A card flipped. All right, I will take it though. Noisy sound. Information overload, social media, out of control. Let's see. Really stay your ass over there, sir. You wanted that seat so bad, you stay in that area. Okay. My noisy sound. So noisy sound is like, for me, it's like the card where there's a lot of distractions, where you're not able to focus. Then you're like getting too much information, too many things on your plate. You're overwhelmed. You can't think straight. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that card. But anything else? Firm, wide awake, clean, decisive. Okay, all right. It's like you have to cut out any distractions so that, because there's maybe some sort of decision. There's a decision that you have to make, but it's going to require you to be focused and not allow yourself to be distracted by unnecessary details, unnecessary information that has nothing to do with whatever decision you're making. So it's like you got to cut through any illusions, start to confusion, so that you can see things clearly. You know, addiction. It says drug, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. It could be that some of you, I don't know who this is, because I'm just gonna say what came to my mind. There could be an addiction to social media. Some people do have that. Though. People do have addictions to social media. So some of them, it could be someone in your family. It could be you yourself, or that. But it could also be. It could be thought patterns. If you're having like a lot of negative thought patterns, if you're getting a lot of negative thought patterns, I don't know why that man bothers me so much. He must be a demon. I don't know. Maybe I'm the demon. Anyway, yeah, something felt. Let's see. Oh, commitment. You know, when you think about addiction in tarot, we think of the devil card and commitment. This is something, I don't know if somebody has a fear of commitment. This is what came to my mind. There could be a fear of commitment, but it says oath, agreement, pledge, and promise. But something definitely needs to be cut out. Because before you can really commit to something, you have to know. I'm thinking about contracts. You know how some contracts, they have like so much freaking language in it that you really don't understand, that you don't make sense. But it's like you want to get to the nitty gritty, the details, the main details of something. I don't know if this commitment is something from the past that needs to be dissolved, or there's something from the past that you need to cut out. Some sort of addiction pattern. It could be a physical, like it could be a substance. It could be a behavior. It could be a thought pattern that you need to cut out, and you need to be committed to that, or something that needs to be cut out so that you can commit to something else. But I feel like somebody needs to, I don't like talking about this stuff because, you know, I feel like so, you know, I don't know if somebody's trying to cope with something because there's a lot of things going on and it's hard for them to manage it. So they tend to go to unhealthy coping mechanisms. But then whatever that addiction is, that coping mechanism is, it's not doing them any favors. It's getting in the way of things. I don't know if somebody made a promise that they were going to stop doing something, and if they need to stand firm in that promise. Wide awake, clean, decisive. Somebody could be having that clarity that there's something that they need to stop doing, especially if they want to have a commitment. They want to have some sort of. It could be it could be a contract. It could be an agreement. It could be a marriage or relationship commitment, that type of thing. But it could also be a commitment to keeping a promise to oneself, to get rid of anything that is a distraction. That could be interfering with their life, interfering with things outside, not them, like somebody's out of control with something. I don't know what it is. Like It could be something from the past. This could be in the past too. I don't know if something's coming back from the past that is causing someone to feel like go back to old patterns. But it's like they had to stand firm in that decision. Like if whatever's going on right now, maybe coming back from the past. I know we already had the retrograde and then we're in the shadow period right now, but the past always comes to haunt us, regardless of retrogrades, you know? But I feel like somebody it could be something that's coming back from the past with the photographs, memory, souvenir card, photo, something that could be coming back from the past that maybe I feel like it could be like a test of someone's commitment, test of someone's will. Like, are you someone who keeps your promises or do you break your promises? I feel like it could be a test for somebody. Somebody's being tested. Are they going to stand firm with the promises that they made, the commitments that they've made? It could be anything. Anything. But one thing that came up was like cheating. That popped up in my mind. So I don't know if somebody did that in the past and then they're going to be tested to see, like, are you going to keep a promise you made to somebody, or are you going to fall prey to bad patterns or bad habits? Are you going to be tempted? Allow yourself to be tempted. But I mentioned social media. Social media creates the perfect, it's perfect. It's like the perfect place for that shit to happen. So I don't know if this has to do with social media. Somebody's testing the waters with social media, or like somebody's being tempted on social media to, I don't know. It could be something like that. I see ants and I just fling them somewhere. Hi, Alpha. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let's see. The thing I want to know is the addiction. What is the addiction? So we'll know exactly what the affirm and the agreement is. I want to know what the addiction is. I don't feel like I have to clarify everything, but that addiction card, I want to know exactly what that is. Just to bring you, if this is your reading, you will know what it is for you, but I just want to clarify just for confirmation for someone what the addiction is. So Queen of Swords, the Firm card. Whenever I see the Firm card, it reminds me of the Queen of Swords. I'll show you, but let me get 2 more cards for the addiction. Okay, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Oh, okay, I got an idea. Oh, Ace of Wands, the Emperor. Let me show you we got the Emperor card at the bottom. Then the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. So this is like your thoughts and your feelings. And then the Ace of Wands. Thoughts and feelings and the Ace of Wands. I don't know if some of you are same sex, like in a same sex relationship. But it could just be like somebody's And a head over heart. But let me show you the firm card so you know what I'm talking about. Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords. Okay, underneath juggling around. Okay. Yeah, I think it's like head over heart decision. It could be something. It could be with the thoughts. Remember, I was talking about this yesterday. Look at the firm card. It's a woman with a sword. So some of you, whoever this resonates with, you could have air sign in your chart. You could be dealing with an air sign, or you could just be dealing with somebody, or be someone who's very logical, intellectual, who thinks, who is very smart, honest, say things clearly. But then also the feelings, though, with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, you know, she's sensitive, intuitive, compassionate, loving. But the Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. The Ace of Wands, like it's a spark of something new, like spark of passion. It could be a renewal of passion. It could be a new idea, create a new, something new and exciting, starting. With the Emperor card, I feel the Emperor in this, I mean, it could be an Aries, but it could just, the Emperor for me, it represents control, mastery, authority. But the Ace of Wands could also indicate like, well, we didn't get the Page of Wands. Because it could be also intimacy, passionate intimacy. Because I don't want to make it about like just one thing. So for some of you, the addiction could be the way you think. And I remember yesterday I said that sometimes you have to think first, then feel later. So there could be something new starting, something new. And it could put you in your head where you may be thinking about like all the different possibilities, like the good, the bad, and everything, but then it could become overwhelming for you to engage in this new beginning with whatever this is. I want like the Ace of Wands. I wonder what that is. But it could be somebody wanting to come back around. It could be something, like I said, it could be something from the past that may be coming back around, trying to start something, and it could put you in this distracted, frazzled, overwhelmed energy, and then it's kind of like putting you in your head. And if you're someone who like overthinks, that could be the addiction, the overthinking. Hi, yes, how are you? And it's like you had to like think first, but then now it's like you're doing too much thinking. You had to see things clearly. You had to cut out any illusions, see things clearly. Anything that, you know, like don't allow whatever this past thing that's coming around to put you back in a bad place. But I want to know, this is, I mean, I don't know if somebody's coming around and trying to tempt you, you know. And remember, just because it's queens, it could, you could be a masculine. We talking about the swords and cups energy, you know. I want to know what this Ace of Wands is. What is this Ace of Wands? Ace of Swords, it's clarity, truth, honesty. Some of you may be finding out something that's going to put you in your head. And it may make you consider if there's something that you... Oh, okay. Something, you're going to find out something that's going to have you... It's going to put you in this... It's going to have you decide what you're going to be holding on to and what you're going to be releasing. Because it's funny, earlier today I saw this card and I looked at it differently. Because, you see, this is a ship that's like a shipwreck. Shipwreck, something may have been a shipwreck in your life in the past that may be coming back around, or someone connected to that shipwreck may be coming back around. And it's like, because there seems to be some tie, you see that rope right there? There's still some cord that's connected to whatever this disaster was with the shipwreck card. I call it a shipwreck card because this is a boat, this is a ship that's underwater. This is a mermaid tarot. And you see the sword there, and it's under the rope. So it's like some of you have to cut ties with something. You have to cut ties from something in your past. That ship has sailed and sunk, okay? And it's not something that you need to revisit. But I feel like there may be somebody, the Ace of Swords is something's coming back around. And it could also be like, if it's something that happened in the past, like I said, it was a shipwreck. And you think of Wands energy and the shadow, it could be anger, rage. Like, if something in the past, then it may be igniting that emotion out of you. It may be making you get in that like emotional space where you're like, you're angry. But I feel like whatever this is that's coming back around is so that you can finally cut the cord to it, finally heal from it. Because if it's something that still angers you, that implies that there's something you have yet to work through, that you have yet to process. And as long as that, whatever that is, keeps coming around and you don't process it, you're just going to keep getting angry and angry and angry. And that's not serving you. There's something that you need to close out. And it could be like, I don't know if it's somebody. It could be somebody, but it could be a memory too, because we had the photograph card come out. So it could be a memory that is being triggered that has yet to be, it could be some sort of trauma. It could be anything that incites that anger in you. Whatever it is coming back around, and it's something that's like reminding you, hey, you haven't dealt with me. What are we going to do about this? Are we going to sweep it under the rug again? Are we going to drown it for now? Because it's going to resurface. It's going to keep resurfacing until you handle it. So it's like, for some of you, it's like you have to face it. Face whatever that attachment you have to something from the past. Because it's like you're going to free yourself. Because, like I was saying about the Ace of Swords, I see that it's a shipwreck. There's a sword under the rope. But I was thinking about the anchor, something from the past that still, your emotions are still anchored to. And that could be keeping you stuck. It could be one of the things that are keeping you stuck, or is a blockage for you. Wow, the Eight of Cups, something you had to turn your back towards, no longer give emotions. Because anger, rage, sadness, depression, those emotions, those don't serve you, You have to process the emotions. See how, if whatever this is that still bothers you, that may be angering you, does it serve a purpose in your life? If it doesn't, then you need to walk away from it. Come to terms with it and go towards your happiness. Go towards your Ten of Cups. But that can't happen until you cut those ties. And it could be with somebody, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a situation. It could be unhealed trauma. Maybe there's unfinished business you have with somebody and you have to like hash it out with them. Whatever it is, it's personal for all of you. It may not be the same. But whatever it is, they put you in this energy that it may have impacted your self-worth, or may have left you feeling left. It may had you feeling left out, like with this isolated, cold, alone, abandoned, right? I don't know if somebody, okay, this is side message. I don't know if somebody left you. You could have left somebody and they're coming back around. Please take it as it resonates. But somebody could have left somebody and the person was felt abandoned, and then whoever left is coming back around, and then it's like, no, you got to move past that with the 8 of Wands. You know, don't allow the past, because this is like past energy, to cause you to get all fiery, like get all fired up again. You know, I don't know if it was something like that. That could mean something for somebody. It's like you, with the Knight of Swords, it's like, it's the reactive knight, because the Knight of Swords gets an idea and then acts on it. Sometimes irrationally, you know, impulsively. So something could be coming back around that may put you like in that energy that maybe you worked through, like you're not as impulsive as you used to be. But this may be a test that may be coming back around, but this is something that you have to like sever ties with so that you can free yourself from it, whatever it is. Okay, I hope that's helpful. And it's like it's gonna have to be a clear, firm cut, you know. Some of you may have made a promise to yourself, like, oh, this isn't going to bother me, this isn't going to affect me. But it might if you don't cut the cord. But that also could be like, once you make that cut, you're making a promise to yourself, like to not put yourself or not allow yourself or get yourself into similar situations again, you know? It could be something coming back. No, something coming to you. If it's not something from the past, it may remind you of the past, but then you have to think about, okay, what did I do in the past? What worked and what didn't work? You know, am I going to go back to old patterns, or am I going to do something different? Am I going to be different? Am I going to keep that promise to myself that I kept, that I made? Am I going to keep the promise that I made to myself about not putting myself in that situation again? You know, like a test. Coming back around to see, oh, let's see how committed you are to that promise you made. Let's see. I want to say this, August 8th might mean something to somebody, okay? Because I keep saying 808. That's the time I see. 8/8, August 8th. That's Lionsgate portal. I don't know if I really believe in those portal stuff. I think sometimes I wonder if it's a gimmick, you know. But 8/8, 88, August 8th may mean something to someone. We did have the 8 of Wands come out. What else? What did we see? So the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like it's the 8, because I keep seeing 808, 808. That's an area code too, isn't that? 808? Is that an area code? Okay. Let me put these cards away. So I hope all of you are doing well. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the super chat, Alpha. Look, a wisdom came out. Prudence, foresight, transcendence, perception. Okay. I like doing these mini readings, these little readings. Now, I want to know, is 808 an area code? Because I don't have anybody letting me know. Let me see. Thank God for Google, for what it's worth. 808. It's a drum machine. 808. 808 area code. Hawaii. I don't know if some of you are from Hawaii. Maybe considering going to Hawaii. It says Honolulu, Pearl City, Hilo, Kalua Kona, and Kahului. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, so it's Hawaii. That's interesting. I'm like, I know Pitbull, when he was doing his music, he will always say an area code. I was like, I don't think it's Florida. Right? Doesn't he say an area code? I think it's Miami's area code. What is that little pouch? Okay, I'm going into love right now. What time is it? 107.1. I'll be trying to do the timestamps, but I'll be sometimes I put the timestamps like hours later or the next day or days later. Okay, 107.21 was for love. What messages for love does the collective need to know? I saw the twin flame card. Oh Lord, I did a twin flame reading yesterday. That was interesting. I already put my opinion about twin flames. Because we're constantly always searching outside of ourselves for answers, you know, or for people to complete us. But we have to complete ourselves. We complement people, not complete them. As nice as that sounds, that's a little codependent, you know? Okay, let's see. What does the collective need to know about love? Okay, past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Okay, there's an ant on my... Oh, no, I'm not trying to kill you. Oh, no, did I hurt you? I'm sorry. I know I flinged them, but I'm not trying to injure them like that. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. He's limping. I didn't mean to put the card on him like that. Okay. Oh, my God. Deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Let's see. That card. Lusting. Forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. Okay, this is like, I don't know, somebody coming back around because they want some nookie. Do we say that still? Nookie? Do people say nookie still? They want some nookie? Oh, someone does not want to commit, but they want some nookie. They want some of your nookie. You already know who this is. Because it's like deja vu. It's like you either had like this repeating pattern with this person, but they want some. They're lusting. What else? I got two cards. Divine Feminine. I don't know about somebody's lusting for the Divine Feminine, but you know, sometimes Divine Feminines be lusting too, you know. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. Okay. So we have that. They had the lusting and the deja vu. It's funny because the past, this is somebody like this, some past person definitely is coming back around because these cards are black and white. Whenever I see these cards, the black and white cards, it reminds me of the past. I mean, This could be somebody, and I also like to say past life doesn't have to be like in another, like a century. It could have been like, you know, we evolve. I think we have multiple past lives in this current incarnation, because if you're someone who's constantly going through different transitions, changes in your life, there's a version of yourself that you no longer resonate with. So that's like a past version of you. That's your past life. That's how I look at it, you know? I know, I do believe in past life. I do believe in reincarnation too. But I think we could also reincarnate in this life too, if you know what I mean. Like we could change, evolve who we are. Because sometimes people stay the same. But there are other people who are constantly evolving and changing, improving, you know, leveling up in life. So I don't know if there's somebody from the past. You could be a divine feminine, or it could be a divine feminine from the past that's coming back around, wanting to have rounds. God knows how many rounds you had with this person in the past, but they're coming back. There could have been a significant amount of time between you and this person that, I mean, like that, since you've heard from them. But confessions, I don't know, they may be confessing something. Maybe in the past, this person was not committal, but now they could be having a change of heart. Side message, may not be for everybody, you know. But we have the beauty card. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Because I don't want to be giving people false hope. Okay? I'm not going to be that reader. That's like, everything is to be rainbows and butterflies. This person wants to take you on trips, and we're going to go in the jet together, and then he wants to buy you Louis Vuitton bags and Louis Vuitton shoes and all that shit. I'm not going to tell you that, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. Because I'm a Scorpio. I like the truth. I don't like lies. I don't care how pretty the lies are. I don't like them. I want the ugly ass truth, okay? I want the chupacabra truth, you know? I got fucked up there. I like to say Chewbacca, but I meant to say chupacabra. But it could be Chewbacca. I want the ugly truth, you know? Okay. All right, let's go. I want to clarify. Let's see. I don't really feel like I had to clarify past life or lusting, because it's very self-explanatory. I want to know who the divine feminine is. And I think, because we really don't. The divine feminine could be the past person, or it could be you, you know? And the confessions. I want to know what who the divine feminine is, or who the divine feminine has dealt with from the past, and what confession. What's the confession? Because I could clarify each card, but I too much. I too much when I read. I'll be trying to get as much information, and then you know, I don't know if you've ever seen long readings and the person's like, oh my God, I forgot what I was talking about. So it's like, you gotta keep track. I think I do a pretty good job keeping track though. You know? It's like you look at the cards and be like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, I get it now. All right, I wanna know the divine feminine. Who is this divine feminine? Because remember, you could be a masculine who is dealing with a divine feminine, or you could be a divine feminine dealing with a masculine. So the star card, it could be somebody that has Aquarius in the chart, someone that could be also going through a healing journey, has healed. I wanted to take this card for some reason. The Knight of Swords, air sign energy again. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then Three of Wands. Someone who's undergone some sort of healing. Who is already thinking about their future and taking actions towards the future. Like making future plans. Got the Three of Wands is someone who's already set something in motion, is just waiting for the results to come in. But this is someone who has already, whatever they set something into motion is the action that they took. I don't know, something that has some sort of clarity or idea. It could be an air sign. So the divine feminine could be an air sign. Who is future focused. Future focused. Who is the divine feminine dealing with? 3 of Cups. Chariot, that's Cancer. Little Chariot. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is also Cancer's card as well. One more for who the divine feminine is dealing with. My finger wanted to go under that card. So a Fool. The Fool. Someone who, because the 3 of Cups is about, it's somebody that you could have had a good time with. You had a lot of fun with them, you know. But, you know, considering the fact that we have the lusting, a past life, this is someone that you probably had a lot of fun with in the past, but it was more like a physical, sexual type of connection more than anything. But this person may have had the fun that they wanted to have with you. But then they moved on. Hopefully this is just some nasty ass motherfucker that was like, you know, these people that like want to do the conquering. They like to conquer. They like to conquer a woman. I don't know if it's that person, because the Chariot card is giving me that conqueror energy. So some of you had a good time. It's like you had a good time with them. I don't know if they got what they wanted from you. And then they went on their merry way with the Fool card. You know? Or they left you feeling like a fool. Because you're like, wow, I thought me and this person were connecting. I thought we were having we were sharing emotions with the 3 Cups. We had a good time. We enjoyed each other's company, you know. But then, hi, Katarina, how are you? Or Katya, right? Katya? Yeah, this person, I don't know if this person was just like a conqueror. They had the good time. Once they got what they wanted, they left. Or they only came back around when they wanted to have a good time. And that could be like, okay, oh, I had a good time, goodbye, I already did what I want. And then, oh, I come back again, let's do it all over, let's have fun, and then let's just do it. I don't know if this is a karmic pattern you had with them, kept repeating. You will know if that resonates with you. They could have Cancer in their chart. They could also have Aries or Aquarius. So some of you could have been dealing with Aquarius, you know, or you could be the Aquarius. Like I said, some of you could have been feeling like you were the fool, you know, like you were naive. You fell for it. I don't know. Like that happens to us sometimes. But like, damn it, I did it again. This past Tanya, you know. So that's who you could be dealing with. Somebody that you had good times with. They could have Cancer in their chart, but also it could have been like they just wanted a good time. And then when you had a good time, then they would leave you like alone. Like you had to be like you may be feeling foolish, or you feel like you have to start over, like it's over with them, and then you had to move on. Or when the good times were over, you had to move on from them. You went on your own journey. Maybe this is what happened in the past, and this is why the fool is you or them starting over. I don't know if they had a new beginning somewhere else, or them leaving after getting what they wanted, or whatever happened in your relationship or connection, they started over. They had a new beginning. Okay. So, but this Aquarius is heavy here. Aquarius, Cancer, and Aries. Let me see something. Now, I want to know what the confessions is. What is the confessions? All right, let's find out who wants to confess something. Who wants to confess something? The Hangman. Someone's looking at things from a different perspective. This could be a Pisces. Somebody that... What I want to say, I don't know if this person left you hanging high and dry, and then they experienced the same thing. And now they're seeing things from your perspective. You know, maybe they're having that realization like, oh shit, I did something fucked up to a person that I really liked. A person that I probably have feelings for, depending. Ten of Swords. They experience some sort of ending, but like a painful ending. They may have been betrayed. I don't know if this person betrayed you and then that's something they're experiencing, but or it doesn't have to be that. It could be that this person is having an understanding of how they betrayed you and the connection they had with you. Because there could have been, it could have been like, there could have been connection, there could have been love there, but the passion, it was more passion than love, if you know what I mean. Like, so this person could be, because I love this Ten of Swords because I know it shows like a poor merman, you know, who has these 10 swords in his back. But the thing is, it's like there's some sort of enlightenment. It's like a lesson learned. And it's like a new version of this person. Because they experienced something, they have an understanding, they learned something, and now it changed. It ended who they were so that they could be somebody new. It kind of is tying back to the Fool card, you know? It's like who they were before, it's dead and gone. And they're now somebody new because of something they've experienced or something that they're being enlightened to. What else are they? What's the confession though? I think this person's going to take accountability. King of Pentacles. Reliable, abundant, grounded, stable, secure. I wonder if in the past this person probably wasn't that energy because they weren't in that King of Pentacles energy. They were the opposite of the King of Pentacles, but now like whatever realization they had, they're not in a better place. I don't know if this is somebody that likes attention, that validated them. I don't know why I'm getting that. And it kind of falls in line with the conqueror type of person. When I say conqueror, I don't know if there's feminines like that, honestly. There might be like oh yeah, back to her husband, that type of thing. Like, but that's gross, ill. But guys are like that too. So I can't say women are innocent. So whoever this conqueror was, they got what they wanted, but then it's like I think when people who are like that it's like the trophy, like, oh, I got the trophy, this makes me, this is like I'm a person of value because I conquered something, I won something, I got the prize, that type of thing, you know. But I feel like now the person's seeing things from a different standpoint. They could be saying that their value isn't coming from what they conquer or who they've conquered. And that could be something that's changed, a perspective that they have changed, or something that they've experienced, and now they're in this more grounded energy, where they more realistic, more practical energy. Because what, you're gonna keep doing that for the rest of your life? Eventually, your dick is gonna fall off. You know, like if you keep doing stuff like that, someone put a spell on you. If you're like in that energy, I'm saying that because there's the King of Pentacles, but. You know, the person's thing is going to fall off or their thing is going to dry up, you know, however that resonates. Okay, so this is what they want to go, right? This person could have Earth in their chart. It could be Cancer. I did Cancer's Chariot card, but Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. When is this person going to come forward to the collective? Temperance, that's Sagittarius energy. I don't know. We're currently, the moon is currently in Sagittarius, I believe. It could be anytime soon for some of you. But I got Temperance is 14th, so it could be August 14th. So between now and August 14th, this person may be coming towards you. Maybe to come, because the Temperance card too is reconciliation. This person may want to heal your connection, may be wanting to apologize, make amends, take accountability, but also they could be wanting to restore balance. They may be wanting to reconcile, because Temperance is about reconciliation too. Nine of Cups. I was going to say August 9th. I feel like it's between now and August 14th. Another, with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Pentacles represent years, right? Thoughts are like, when it comes to time frame, swords are thoughts, right? And you can have a thought very quickly. So that could be like right now, you can have a thought, right? Fire is, I think, cups are days. Fire is weeks, or wands are weeks, and pentacles are years. So this could be somebody that, this could be for somebody that you have known for 2 years, or it has been 2 years since you've been in contact with this person. It could be 2 months. It could be 2 months. It could be 2 months from now that this person may come towards you, which will be September. I don't know if this person has already come back to you. I don't know, this person came back to you like around Capricorn. We're going to have the moon's going to be in Capricorn, I believe, tomorrow. So it could be like within the next 2 weeks or 2 months. I'm giving time frames. This person could have Capricorn in their chart. They're definitely with the Devil card, Capricorn. They could be seeing the error of the ways, but I'm going to see what's underneath. Yeah. With the Three of Pentacles, it's like, because the Devil energy, like in this, is usually very selfish. So someone could see how they probably weren't being fair, how they weren't doing their part, or however that resonates with you and your connection. But the Beauty card, it makes sense because now they're seeing your value, they're seeing your beauty, they're seeing who you are. And that could be why they wanted to make some sort of confession, take accountability, make amends, wanting to reconcile. Because I don't know if you were somebody that did bring them a lot of happiness, you know? And it doesn't have to be that conqueror energy. It could just be somebody who, take it as it resonates, however it resonates with you. But this person probably wasn't ready for commitment because the lusting card is also non-committal. It's that non-committal card. So this person probably didn't want to commit to. And it's interesting too that I'm saying that because I did see the Hierophant card too. So this person could be seeing your value, seeing your worth, and wanting to put in the effort in your connection if it's viable. And it depends on how much time, like 2 years, come on. Well, it depends on how you feel about them, you know? Because some people do want people back. Yeah, Hierophant, two of Cups. They want to come back. Yeah, they want success. They want happiness. They like, yeah. The clarity, they're getting clear. They're seeing things clearly. They're seeing the truth. But it's like, yeah, I don't know if this person was dealing with anybody else too, because we got the juggling card here. But also, I don't know. The King of Pentacles did come out. And remember I was talking about validation, value, seeing their value, seeing their worth. And that's what I'm getting for that love reading. I hope that was helpful. I mean, I could check for the outcome, but you know what the outcome will be if this is someone that you want to take back or not, you know? Let's see. What time is it? It's 10:10. Oh my God, that's so funny because my friend, his birthday is 10/10 and he just texted me. And I'm just saying it right now. I'm going to take a screenshot. That shit is so funny. His birthday is 10/10 and he just texted me. No, he didn't just text me. I'm just seeing his message right now. That shit is so funny. Let me see what my friend... Oh my God. Okay, that was so funny. That is so funny, right? See synchronicities? And I wanted to look at the time to see if I should be ending this live stream. Oh. Okay, let me put these cards back. I hope that reading was helpful in some way to someone. Or it's like gives you something to look out for if you like, yeah, I don't want that person back. I don't want that person. Or you do, you know? It depends on the situation. You know, maybe you weren't dealing with a conqueror. Remember, you gotta take the messages as they resonate. I don't know who's watching. I don't know everybody's story. So let me see something. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you for being here. Let's see. What card is this? Stress. Okay. Are some of you stressed out? I'm sorry, I'm not answering any questions. I'm not answering any personal, I'm not doing any personal readings. That's what I should say. I'm not doing personal readings. Okay. Let me put these cards back. Okay, well, I hope everything gets better. I hope everything improves. Okay, let me see. All right, let me go into... I have, I'm going to take a break from love right now because I have a bunch of different decks and I want to use them all. I'm doing multiple readings, but I'm doing collective readings. I'm not answering personal questions. I'm not doing any personal readings. Okay, I got the Moonology deck. Let's see what messages, Moonology messages you need to know at this time. It's funny, yesterday when I was going out, hi Anukriti. I'm doing well, I hope you are too. Okay, so I'm doing Moonology reading. Moonology, what messages does the collective need to know at this time? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Oh, this one. See, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Oh, we're having that full moon in Aquarius. And a win-win outcome is forecast. Let me check something. I want to check. Let me answer my friend. Oh my God. All right, let me look at the moon. When we're having the new moon. Full moon, sorry. We're having a full moon in Aquarius. Then after that, we're going to have the new moon in Leo. All right, let's see. Right now, we're in a waxing gibbous. The full moon is going to be on the 29th. So the 29th may be a significant date. Full moon in Libra, that happened already during Aries season. The new moon in Gemini happened in when did it happen? In June. New moon in Pisces happened in March. And the full moon in Virgo took place during Pisces season. So the new moon in Pisces happened in Pisces season. New moon Gemini season. Full moon in Virgo happened in Pisces. So, we are having a nodal shift, just so you know. I don't know if that already, I think that took place on the 23rd. So now the north node is in Leo and the south node is in Aquarius. And the full moon in Libra took place during Aries season. Okay. You are good enough. Did I bring the book? I'm going to read from the book. Okay. The full moon in Virgo. I'm going to read this for you. Okay, it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. What have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the end of the scale, you also need you need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you're given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. And it says, worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Didn't I say that? If you always focus on the negative, that's all you're going to be attracting. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. And stop second guessing yourself and raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Okay? Now, communication is key. New moon and Gemini. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon and Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, there's a new start coming. A time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest that you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you, and read more books. Read more books. Okay, now meditate and contemplate. New moon and Pisces. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. See, you gotta be careful what you're expecting. Expect good things, only good things. Say to yourself, I only attract good things. I'm a magnet for beautiful opportunities. I'm a magnet for abundance. I'm a magnet for love, you know? Think like that. There could be confusion or disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. And it says, face your fears. They may be holding you back. Remember that shipwreck with the sword and the rope? This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Chant Om Namo Narayani and avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. So don't be a liar, and don't be allowing people to lie to you, okay? Now, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. It's funny, we're getting a lot of full moon and new moon, but this deck has like blue moon, super moon, quarter moon, crescent moon, whatever. It's funny. So the full moon, we're gonna have the full moon, and the new moon is gonna be happening after that. I think we're gonna have the new moon on August 13th, and that'll be the new moon in Leo. But Leo gets a lot of attention. Aquarius card saying show the world the real you. There's parts of you that you need to share with the world. And also there's things about yourself that you need to be proud of, that you shouldn't have to hide, especially if it is an integral part of who you are, you know? Don't minimize yourself in any way. Don't minimize your talents. Don't minimize your skills. Don't minimize your knowledge, okay? Don't minimize your value, because you are good enough. Remember we had that card? You are good enough, so don't minimize yourself. Now the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's not a bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what makes you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. And a situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. So, you know, that could be a good or bad thing, you know. But it's all about your perception. If you're looking for good things to happen, it may be a positive change. Or if not, it could be something the opposite of that, you know. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like it's more positive though with the win-win outcome forecast and with the full moon in Libra. So let me go to that card. Full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests that you're about to start a new relationship, or that an existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. And it says, let go of that which is falling away. You know, certain things are just meant to leave our lives. You know, they've already served their purpose. They have helped us learn the lessons and grow as much as we could in the circumstance or the situation, whether it's a romantic relationship or even a job, right? And now it's time for that something new to happen, something new to begin for you. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Remember that firm card earlier today, or earlier in the reading? Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. And now is a great time for a makeover. Okay? But I think something positive is going to happen. But it's all about perspective. Remember? All about perspective. And this kind of ties, wait, does this tie back to the first reading? The first reading I did with the the coffee cup oracle? Okay. Let me put that away. I hope that was helpful with providing you some guidance. And yeah, the show the world the real you card's still there. Remember the Libra card says that to look at somebody through loving eyes, and then there's another card that says that be there for a friend. There may be somebody that has always been there for you. They may be needing you to be there for them, you know. So there may be a switch of roles, or vice versa. Okay. So there's someone that you've always been there for. It's now their turn to be there for you. It's not a tit for tat thing. It's about balance, you know. Is it tick for tack or tit for tat? I don't know. Okay, let me take a coffee break. All right. So I did a new start is coming. I want to know what that is. I want to know what that is. That was from a win-win outcome is forecast. The full moon in Libra. I want to know what that new start is. What is the new start for the collective? What is the new start for the collective? What is the new start for the collective? Okay, my deck is upside down. I saw the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, a new start is coming. What is this new beginning for the collective? Spelling my cards. What is this new beginning for the collective? That card. Ooh, Six of Wands. This is about being recognized, seen. Remember, we had the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Okay, some of you maybe there's something you're doing, but then you're gonna be recognized for something. And you know, whenever you get recognized, you get some sort of recognition, an award, or employee of the month, or whatever it is for you, or seems like an uptick if you have a business, a small business, or some sort of recognition, however that resonates with you. It does open you up to new opportunities. So, but I want to know what this is. What is the Six of Wands? What is the Six of Wands? The Six of Wands is Leo's card. So we are in Leo season. What is the Six of Wands? Why is the Six of Wands here? Five of Pentacles. Okay, some of you probably felt like you were like forgotten. Now think about the forgotten person card. I don't know if some of you, yeah, you probably felt like you were not seen, that you weren't being recognized, that nobody saw your value. Even some of you probably thought you weren't good enough. But there's something that's going to be happening that's going to be shifting and proving you wrong. You know, people, you could have been, there could be somebody that's watching you, not in the stalking way, but more like they see you, they've been observing you, they've been taking note. And this is where this success is coming in. Like this is where the recognition is going to come in. The high priestess. The high priestess is about secrets. So this is something that you don't even know. You know, this is something that you don't even know. Somebody, that's Pisces, Cancer energy. There may be something that's being, I want to say being worked out behind the scenes that you don't even know about. And I said, some of you could be being observed by like a boss, like somebody of importance, somebody that has like that authority or that influence to, you know, put you in the spotlight, put you under a spotlight. Seven of Swords. Yeah, something hidden. Because Seven of Swords is more like strategy. It's also, they call it the lying, stealing, cheating card, but it's also about strategy. It's about, okay, let me see something. Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Because when I look at that card, to me, it's like the taking your power back card. Looking at like, because all the swords are laid out, and those are like all the truths, all the exhibits, evidence, if you will, and they're being analyzed. So I don't know if some of you are worried that like say you tried to like say you wanted to get a promotion, like you applied for a higher position, or you asked for a raise or something, like whatever it is. But then you have that fear that it's not going to work out for you because you fear that like, oh, maybe what I'm offering, what I bring to the table isn't good enough. But this is something that's being analyzed with the Seven of Swords. That's how I see this specific Seven of Swords. Because you see all the cards all the swords are laid out. And each sword is the truth. It's information. It's data. And it's being analyzed. So if there's something competitive too, because the Six of Wands also is the card of like beating out the competition. So there could be some sort of evaluation that may be going on. I don't know if you have had an evaluation. And now I'm going back to, because I know some government jobs, you have a probationary period. And some of you may be worried that like, okay, you know, I've reached my 1 year and I'm not sure if I'm going to pass probation. Am I going to get permanency? It could be, but it's like with the Six of Wands coming out, it's like, yeah, with the Six of Wands coming out, it's like, yeah, you're good. Like you have nothing to worry about, you know? So that could be relieving some sort of pressure or stress that you may be experiencing, because, you know, if you really don't know how something's going to work out in your favor, you're like, mind could go into overdrive, and you like have to start, you kind of want to start planning, like, okay, what if this doesn't work out? This is what I got to do. You got to start plan A, plan B, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you start to, the Seven of Swords, start to strategize and stuff like that. But and that's another way I could read that too. But it's like, whatever you're going to be recognized, you're going to get your flowers, or you're going to get the permanency, you're going to pass probation, you're going to beat out the competition. If it's something that is competitive, you know, certain things are competitive, you know, like it's performance based. Some of you may feel like what you've done, maybe you felt like, oh, maybe I could have done more. Maybe I didn't perform as well as Tommy. Always bring up Tommy. Shout out to Tommy, whoever he is. You know, but it's like, no, what you did was good enough. You are good enough. Whatever you put in is good enough. And whatever the Six of Wands is for you, it's going to be it's going to lift that pressure off your shoulders. Okay, I think that, because, yeah, So and you know, I look at the bottom of the deck and it's like rest easy, take a break, give your mind a break, detach from whatever this worry is, and just allow things to unfold naturally. Because stressing out is not gonna do you any good. It's just gonna harm you, you know. Stress makes you old and makes you break out and get belly fat and all that stuff, okay? So I hope that message was helpful for you, for whoever it resonates with. I saw the Hierophant card, and Hierophant is also about like contracts and stuff. So it's like you're gonna be a contract. This it's something. It could be something tied to a contract agreement. Okay. Okay, let me see. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you all. I'm sorry I'm not doing any personal readings. Let's see. What did I want to check? Let's see. I got love vibes cards, and I got love. These are, I call them like love notes. This is love tarot. These are not tarot cards at all. Ooh, I can't live. Living is without you. I can't live. I can't give anymore. I just saw the Lost card. That's why I started singing that song. That's an old song from the 70s, but Mariah Carey did a cover in the 90s. I think it's her Music Box album. I think that was from 1993. I don't know if 1993 means something to you, but that song, Without You. I can't live. Living is without you. I can't live. Okay, I'll stop. The Lost card says, I'm lost without you. That's another song too from Robin Thicke. I'm not gonna sing that song. Okay. Let's see what messages. So this is like a no contact reading. No contact reading. I wonder if my singing made the man go away. You know, sometimes I sing and people leave. I'm like, I know I'm not a bad singer, you know? Let's see. Okay, let's see what no contact messages we have. No contact love messages. I hope these readings are resonating with you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. I'm an Oracle and Tarot card reader. I am Artemis Oracle. That's my channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Check out the other live streams I've done. I think I might have to do timestamps for the one I did yesterday. I'm definitely gonna need to do timestamps for this video, this live stream. But if any of the readings resonate with you, one of the easiest ways that you can support my channel is to give it a like, to share it with your friends, and family, whoever it may resonate with, or also and also hyping the video, you know. Also, another way is to support my channel is sending me a super chat. But only if you can, okay? Do not feel obligated to give to me or any other tarot reader. Always give if it resonates with you, if it aligns with you, if you feel called to do it, you know? I've been fortunate enough to have people be generous with me, and I really, really appreciate them. I do have a membership too. So far I have one member, and I'm so very much happy. I hope to hear, I have to reach out to them. There's a way that I can reach out to them through YouTube, because I need, you know, my membership is $9.99 a month. For some reason it's saying $12.99. I don't know why, but it's $9.99 a month. And my goal, but I have to have enough members, because I'm not going to do one live stream for one person, you know, because that's weird. Just one member there, no. And then I have to work out a schedule and all that stuff. It's like I need, but with that membership, I could do readings. It's mini readings once a week. So 4 times a month, you could have a mini reading. So once a week. But I only have one member so far, and I'm very grateful to them. So, but I have to do the mini reading. I just got to figure out how we're gonna do it. Since it's just that one person. But yeah. I need more people to actually do a live stream though, so I gotta work out with that one member how we're gonna do her reading or their reading. I'm not sure if it's a female or not. But if you're interested, you could check out the join button just to look at the details. If it says $12.99, should it say that? It's supposed to say $9.99. I'm probably gonna, and I'm gonna add another tier as well. I'm gonna add another tier. It's gonna be cheaper. Gonna have 2 tiers. The $9.99 a month tier, which I currently have, is the one that you get 1 weekly mini reading. So it's a 3-card spread once a week. So 1 live stream once a week, and you get a mini reading. The other tier, the lower tier, is gonna be having I'm gonna do members only live streams. Where we could do yes or no questions in that tier. I'm still planning it, but I want to do a lower tier just in case anybody can't afford to do $9.99. I'm gonna do a lower tier, but it won't be mini readings in that one. It'll be $9.99 membership will be the mini readings a week. 1 mini reading a week. Okay. All right. I just had to share that. They say you're supposed to let people know when you have a membership. So I'm letting you know. You know, it's interesting because I was watching a reader, and she was talking about like her sign and how difficult it is for her to ask for donations or ask for money. To support her channel and stuff. And I'm like, I understand completely. So it is weird for me, like, to be like, oh, here, have a membership, you know, but it's only if you're able to. I would never want to take from somebody who doesn't have enough, because what you need, your necessities, your survival, your pleasures, whatever, they come first before anything, and before anyone, you know. So, but I appreciate everyone who has been generous with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna do a no contact reading. Thank you for bearing with me as I was explaining that very poorly. It's awkward for me, that's all. Okay, let's do a no contact reading for the collective. Can we get some messages for the collective? No contact reading for the collective. Playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm reacting, responding, or posting, it's to get your attention. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. This has a typo. I hate typos, okay? They got... But yeah, somebody's playing games. Someone's playing games. I don't know. You know who this person is. The person that's posting the pictures, acting like they're out with people, or they are out with people, or, you know, Come on, we know there are people like that post just for attention. Okay, let's be real, okay? Anybody who posts anything, we all do it for attention, all right? Let's just, like, stop lying to ourselves, okay? Anyone who posts anything, even me being here doing my reading, I have your attention, right? I do that because I'm trying to reach an audience. I'm trying to give messages. In order for me to share the message, to spread the message, I need an audience. I need attention. I need your attention. I appreciate your attention. You have my attention, I have yours. But the pictures, the videos, everybody, nobody does, like, who the fuck posts anything to not get attention? We need to stop lying to ourselves. I'm not posting it to get it. No, you do, because you want likes. You want people to see what you're doing. I'm sharing. No, you want attention. Let's just, like, stop lying to people and ourselves. All right? We post because we want attention. You know, that's the intention with posting. Okay, another person. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. This is separate energy from this playing games, attention-seeking, I want to say attention-seeking whore. Hi, Charles. How are you? Okay. Because remember, our relevance, your likes, your presence here, your viewership, your subscriptions, you joining my membership, you sending me super chats, that's validation, right? People don't post things, like, think about it. People would not be making money off social media if it wasn't for the attention they get. People want attention, all right? Now, the intention may be different. The reason why they want attention. Like, for me, I'm spreading a message. I want to share my experience. I want to help people heal. I want to give people a different perspective. I want us to heal together, right? I also want to build a community, you know, for healing. To encourage all of us to be our authentic selves, not to care what other people think, to be honest with ourselves, to face our shadow, to heal, to be open to receiving good things, remembering that we are worthy. You know, that's what I'm here for. You know, that's my intention for wanting your attention, because I want you to hear the message you need to hear that's for your highest good. You know, some people post because they want clout. You know, they want to be popular. They want to be validated. You know, I'm here because I want to help validate you, to remind you who you are. You know, everything you experience in your life is a part of who you are, but it isn't who you are. You know, so wanting attention, there's the intention in wanting the attention. So everybody's different. Now, I'm sorry, like, I'm going to be honest, like, what the hell does posting a bikini picture? I don't have a problem with that. Okay, fine. But let's be honest. What's the point of posting that stuff? Like, you could post it. Yeah, we could post anything. I could post a picture of myself in a bikini too. But what's the whole point of it? Attention. You know? Think about all those third trap accounts. The dudes and the females, you know? It's attention. They want attention. You know? Anyway, I'm going to step off my soapbox. All right, so you're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. And then some of you, thank you, Charles, at playing games. Somebody's like playing games. They want your attention. They're doing things to incite a reaction out of you. They want to get you upset. They want to make you jealous. Or they just may want you to see what they're doing. You know, like, you know, sometimes I'm going back to playing games first. Sometimes people like do this too, but like, yeah, you left me, but look, I'm doing better without you. Look, I'm thriving. And then you see the posts like before the breakup and then after the breakup, the glow up. I was like, okay, that's great, but it's like, like you're showing, okay, you were with the wrong person, that you were wasting your time and your energy, but okay, now you're doing better. Now you're taking care of yourself the way you should have been the whole time, you know? So I'm glad, I'm happy for you. But now, this is, you're so smart. Look at this. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart. I really enjoy our conversations. Okay, so this could be 3 separate energies. It could be 2 separate energies, right? It could be 1 energy. There could be somebody that is playing games, wanting to get your attention. They could have ill intention, where they want to make you upset, jealous, make you feel bad about yourself. Or they could just want you to like see them and maybe wanting you to like reach out to them, like, look, hey, look, I'm looking good. You know, like it could be that. Or it could just be that there is someone separate outside of the playing games person who, because I feel like this is true. Someone is like mentally stimulated by you. I'm getting sapiosexual vibes. Someone who really is turned on by intelligence. Someone who enjoys having conversations with you. Either because they learn a lot while they're speaking to you, because of the wisdom you impart, or maybe this could be vice versa. You may be liking conversing with someone because of their intelligence, what you learn from them, what you get for the conversations, or it could be like a 2-way street. You're both enjoying each other's company. And there could be some sort of like emotional or even a mental alignment between you and another person who is seeing you as a soulmate. You know, you may have a lot of similarities with someone too. Was that a bumblebee? But look at this, the future in the bottom of the deck. I daydream about our futures together, going on adventures and growing old. I want it all. So whoever is seeing you as their soulmate, who admires you, who is inspired by you, I want to say, too, does envision a future with you, you know? They see you as, like, I guess you like tick all their boxes. It could be that. This person could, yeah, it says they daydream. They definitely fantasize about you. Fantasize about what kind of life you can have together, the types of things that they would like to do with you. This could be somebody that you knew that you have not met yet, too. You know what? It doesn't have to be no contact. Sorry, this is not no contact. This is just like a love reading. But it could be no contact for some of you. If this person's trying to get you to come back to them, trying to get you to reach out. You know, some people play games like that, you know. Okay. I want to know who this playing games person is. Playing games. Who is this person playing games? Okay. Wow, I've been on for over 2 hours. Okay. Who is this person playing games? Oh wow, the 2 of Pentacles is a card I flipped. It was up, but I was like, no, that was flipped up, and it came out anyway. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, like, yeah. Yep. Playing games. Yeah. They're performative. Whoever this person is, they're performative. I'm getting like manipulated. Like a magician. Like, cause this person's, this is juggling. You know, it's like, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Or look what I'm doing. So it's very performative here. You know, whoever this person is that's playing games, they want your attention. They want you to see what they're doing. I don't know if this person is also, if it's this person, like outside of what I was talking about, the attention thing, this person could also is trying to like show you a side of themselves. Like, look what I can do. Look what, you know, like maybe wanting you to look at them differently. People do that too. But I feel like it's like this is juggling. Like this person is doing something to get your attention. It's performative. You see, he's juggling these coins, and then he has a fish on his foot, you know. It's like, look what I can do. So Two of Pentacles. You know, okay, now I'm taking like the attention thing out of it. This person could also like want you to see their talent and their skills. You know, like I really feel like this person wants you to see a side of themselves. And then the moon, they have the moon, secret feelings. What were the secrets? Secret intention. You may not realize this, that someone may be posting because they want you. But some of you may already know this, you know. Five of Swords. But this could be somebody, if it's somebody new, they just want you to see them in a different light. They want you to see what they're capable of, their skills, their talents. I don't know if this person wants to show you to. This is weird because of the playing games card, but I feel like this is the person's intention. Like they have an underlying motive of the reason why they're posting specific things, right? It could be to make you jealous. It could maybe even to try to get you upset, get you caught up in drama with the Five of Swords. Definitely game, wanting to win at all costs. So this person and with the Five of Swords energy too, it doesn't have to be, it could be both. It could be like there's somebody who wants you to see them differently, want you to see what they're capable of, want you to see them for what they're worth. But then there could be another energy, and take it how it resonates. Someone who is intentionally doing something to hurt you. But they're gonna act like I didn't, you know, they're playing that dumb game, you know. For the person that they're doing something to hurt you, they're acting like they're gonna play dumb, but they are dumb. And if you fall for it, you're dumb too, okay? I'm gonna be blunt with you. This is why you should not be, like if you were dealing with somebody before, and this is like somebody from the past, you should not be following them. If you already know how they are, don't play their game. Don't be following them, and don't be letting them follow you. Especially if they like to start trouble with you. If you already had like some I want to say bad blood between you two, you know? I don't know why people still follow people that they don't even like. That's so stupid. That's stupid. That's my opinion, okay? Hi, Mandeep, how are you? So, like, if you're still following somebody that you know is a troublemaker, who likes to start drama with you, cause you a lot of stress, you may have had a lot of arguments and conflict with this person, and always wanted to get the upper hand with you, disengage, detach, unfollow, block possibly, you know? Because there may be somebody wanting to bother you. And I don't understand why people follow. Like you had trouble with the person, but you're gonna be following them or having them follow you? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I know they say to keep your enemies close. You keep your friends close, but keep your enemies close or some shit like that. But you cannot be allowing them to, you have to be strong. I mean, if you're gonna be doing that, maybe there's a reason why you're following this person, that you can see what they're posting. Hopefully you're not doing this, but you know, to each their own. But I am gonna judge you, okay? That's dumb. I don't care if I offend anybody. Because you get offended is because what they say, a hit dog hollers. You know I'm right. Okay, so you're my soulmate. Okay, who is this person who thinks that you're their soulmate? Oh, it's a hermit. It's a Virgo. Someone, or it could be someone who has that hermit energy, someone who tends to stay to themselves, spend time by themselves. I don't know, for some reason, when I think of the hermit, I think of someone who is really smart too. But I wonder though, if I'm biased, because, you know, like the more people you're around, I feel like, now I want to say, like, you know what they say about the more friends you are, then the more friends you have, that says something about you. But whoever this person is someone who protects their peace. They like to stay away from drama. Maybe very calm, but the hermit is Virgo. Maybe very particular. The fact I'm saying that, and they think you may be a soulmate to them, is because there's certain criteria. Like I said, you tick their boxes. There's certain boxes you tick off for them, and they like that about you. They appreciate that about you. 3 of Cups. You've probably spent time with them. You may have socialized with them in some way. They may have socialized with. You may have met them while you were socializing with friends, or this could be somebody that you meet while you're socializing. Sometimes people know right away. Oh, there's people dancing. Okay, who else? But if you already know this person, you and them, you have good times together. You enjoy each other's company. You have shared values, shared viewpoints. This person could also be a friend. Someone that you consider a friend, or someone that you're friendly with. Can I get one more for the you're my soulmate? Who this could possibly be? 7 of Wands. This is someone who is definitely guarded, or you may be guarded yourself. You may have your guard up for some reason. But this person I think this is someone who definitely protects their peace. This is someone who is protecting their peace. They don't like drama. They keep people at an arm's length. They're very picky about who they let into their circle. This could be somebody that doesn't have a lot of friends, because I mentioned something about people who have too many friends. It says something about you if you have too many friends, and it doesn't say a good thing. It's good to have networks, you know, like acquaintances, connections and stuff, but friends are not the same as acquaintances and networking, you know? They're not the same. Friends are people like you who you really let into your life, let into your world. And not everybody should have that privilege, you know, and this person may be very private about their life, and even very selective who they allow to be their friend, or allowing their energy with the 7 of Wands. But for you, they want to welcome you in, you know? They want to welcome you in. Okay. Okay, so let's clarify, you're so smart. Who is this person that thinks the collective is so smart? Let's see. Let me shuffle these cards better. Okay. Oh, she's a Virgo? Okay. Okay, what is this "you're so smart" card? Who thinks the collective is so smart? Oh, these 2 cards came out. I almost bent this one. Oh, the Ace of Cups. This is someone that has a lot of emotions towards you. 6 of Pentacles. Someone who's very generous, who likes the exchange, because when you think about the 6 of Pentacles, that's about sharing, generosity. This person they value your time. They value the time that you spend together. And it kind of goes back to the 3, because you say there's 3 people here. You see 3 people, and then the 3 of Cups. So this is someone that you know already. You spend time with them. Of course, if they think you're so smart, they had to have interacted with you some way. I feel like this is how this person develops feelings for you because of your intelligence. So there is there's reciprocity going on here, an equal exchange of energy, and with the conversation that is. So yeah, this person, Ace of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's somebody that you have spent time with, that you enjoy each other's company. Let me see the Ace of Cups. Who? Tell me more about the person that thinks the collective is so smart. So once. This person is considering what action to take towards you. They're in two minds. They have two paths they can take. They could either express the emotions that they have for you with the Ace of Cups, the developing emotions that they have, but then they could be, I need to know more about the Two of Wands. It's like, I feel like this person's trying to figure out exactly what to do, how to move towards you. But what is this Two of Wands? Oh, we got the Hierophant card. That's Taurus energy. That's possible. Thinking about how they could get something started with you. They definitely, because you see her, she's studious. The Hierophant has to do with learning, higher learning, has to do with tradition, has to do with, it could be religion, institutions. So this person could be wanting to make some sort of move, trying to, I guess, solidify something with you, possible commitment, or possible like starting something with you, something that could lead to commitment. This is tying back to the You're My Soulmate card. And it could be that person that's like playing games, the one that wants your attention, wants you to see them different, not the negative drama starting person, not the person that's intentionally trying to hurt you, but the good playing games person. That wants your attention, that wants you to react, they want you to to respond, like DM them and stuff, like, oh, that's so cool, well, you did that, but this person's definitely in the head, with the Eight of Swords, about this Two of Wands. Like, I think this person does want to take some sort of action towards you, I guess, with the Hierophant though, to get something started with you. Eight of Swords. So they're in the head, in the mental prison about this decision. Seven of Pentacles. Got the Six of Pentacles already. Yeah, they definitely want to move something to the next level. They're evaluating what you have already established with each other, but this is someone who is thinking about the future. And if you think about the Seven of Pentacles, it's like it's looking at what you've already sown and what else you can grow from it. Is this something that you continue to invest in, or is this something that you scratch and then you start from scratch again? Like what Middle Pond Tarot says, is the juice worth the squeeze? Like, do you continue putting in the effort towards something? Like the results that you have right now, are they worth continuing to put effort towards? So with the Seven of Pentacles and the future, this person is thinking about a future with you. The person, they put in some time, and then this is something that they want to take to the next level. Possibly build a relationship with you, solidify a relationship with you. Just see what you think about that, or think about them in that way. And then even what you can have in the future. Like, okay, this is what we've established so far, but can we create, just date something new, See, she's pregnant there. So there is that future forward, that future thinking. So this person, I feel like there's an investment. They're invested in you, but they're in their head. Oh my gosh, I picked up this card. There's like a train passing by. My friend would love that. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to record that for him. Sorry, I'm like so distracted because I have a friend that loves trains. The conductor waved at me. Ooh, this is gonna be passing by for a while. That is so cool. Okay, sorry, I'm multitasking. But I lifted up the future card and guess what? And I saw that, I was like, well, this person, the Eight of Swords, they're nervous. They're nervous. They're nervous. That's why they're in their head. They don't know what you think, how you will react. You know, would you accept? Will you reject? Their offer, you know? But then, see, the Eight of Swords, I'm nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. You know, this person, if with whatever this crossroads they're at, they're not sure how they should approach you, what exactly they should say. Oh my God, I was hoping to see that part. 11:11. Oh my God, there's a part in the train that says, I wish you were here. I wish you were here. That might mean something to you guys. Look, 11:11. I just took a screenshot before it changed to 11:12. But look, 11:11. That is so funny. I took a screenshot right before it turned 11:12. That shit is crazy. I love that. Okay, so yeah, this person is not sure exactly how to like talk to you, communicate, whatever it is they're thinking. They may want to ask you out. I don't know if you've ever been out with this person. You may have. Remember, this could be like somebody that you're friendly with, you know, but that is opened up to you. But they're nervous about like sharing their idea, their plan. They may be wanting to invite you out. If you're already connected with them in that way, they may want to take the relationship to that step, like commitment or like solidifying it. Like if you're like you haven't put a label on it, the person may be wanting to do that now, you know. Whoever this is, you've impressed them. However that resonates with you, you will know, because if everything I'm saying is true, and you will know what I'm talking about. But I want to know what action do they want to take? Well, I did clarify that with the Hierophant. I think they definitely want to get out of their head. They want to get out of their head, and you know, because they want to bring the end to those thoughts, the Ten of Swords that they're experiencing. You know, they want to bring some sort of ending to that, or ending to whatever your relationship is, to bring it to a new level. You know, I don't know, for some of you, if this person has been like in the healing process too, because people tend to, if they're smart people. No, I'm not going to say that, sorry, because that's not fair, because this is my belief about healing. You should take time to be by yourself while you're healing, but you should still be able to live your life. You know, you shouldn't be like in bed, like healing and crying, and you still need to live. You know, you still need to enjoy life. You have to remember a reason to live, you know, while you're going through the healing process. You have to like reconnect with that purpose, you know. So someone could be like in the tail end of healing, if this is that person, and now that's why they're like, okay, is it worth, like the juice worth the squeeze? You know, like is you know, but I feel like they do see the worth, they do see the value. Look at the Ten of Cups, they want this, you know, they see the value, and they want to take things to another level, you know. They see happy family, happiness, harmony, joy, togetherness, fulfillment. marriage, commitment with the Four of Wands. Since this is a love reading, building a solid foundation together. You know? Look at that. Page of Wands. There's that sense of, yeah, like the Page of Wands. Inspiration, you know. The Page of Wands is somebody who goes after what they want, but they're learning. So it's like, in a way, it's like a risk too for them to start new, start over, especially if there was like healing that was taking place, right? But then, like the Empress energy, Seven of Pentacles show the pregnant feminine. You know, this person sees your value, or you see their value. Remember, take it as it resonates, right? You may see the value. You may see them as a star. Got the star here. This person embodies everything that you would want in a person, in a partner, in a soulmate. Look, justice, marriage, commitment, contract. You know, I love this. I don't like the negative attention-seeking part of the reading, but you know, take that as it resonates. But for this is reading for this. You're my soulmate, and you're my soulmate. I love that. And we saw 1111. I showed you 1111, even though it was a screenshot, but I was showing you as I took, you know, right after I took it. That is so cool. So we saw the Empress card, which is, we saw Hermit, that's Virgo. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. The Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think those are the only court cards that I saw. Let me see. I can't remember any other court cards. Oh, the Hierophant, that's Taurus. Justice is Libra. So Taurus and Libra may be significant. Hey, Enoch, thank you so much. Thank you for the sparkles. I hope you're doing well. And thank you. Last time you sent me something and I didn't get a chance to see it. And then I said it was somebody else. I said somebody else sent me a gift or a jewel. And it was you. Thank you. You're Libra? Okay. So there's Taurus, Libra, Virgo, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me see. I can't remember any other court cards that I saw come out. So those are the most significant signs. They may not resonate. Those seasons, there may be seasons too. Something may have happened during those seasons. Taurus, Libra, Virgo, any fire sign season. Right now we're in Leo season. So something could be happening this season for you guys. However the reading resonates. I hope it does for you all in somewhere or another in the best way possible. Remember, readings are for entertainment purposes only. But my intention is to bring you clarity, confirmation of what you already know, or a different perspective. You should always use your own intuition when it comes to your situation, because everybody's situation is totally different. And we're dealing with different energies. We're embodying different energies. The people we're dealing with have their own energies. You know, it's very specific and subjective. You know, that's what we always say, take the readings as they resonate, because not all the messages are for everyone. Okay? Well, I've been on for 2 hours and 39 minutes. That's a lot. That is a lot. I really like these cards. I really like these cards. Does somebody think I'm mysterious? Do you think I'm mysterious because I'm wearing my glasses? I remember a guy was asking me to take my glasses off. I'm like, you're gonna have to pay me for that. I'm not taking anything off for you. You know? And then I don't think I've ever seen him before. I've never seen his name in the chat before. So I'm like, yeah, no, sir. Oh, no, no, no. Like, no. No. I'm looking at this train thing that's passing by, and I see it says shit. It says shit. Oh, I see 666 too. Somebody wrote 666 on it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But I'm not doing another reading, so I don't know. Like, okay. I said somebody may have been healing. I don't know if somebody has mother wounds. That may be significant. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. So somebody may have wounds with their parents. Okay, that is scary. That was so freaking loud. What the fuck was that? Okay, so somebody could have a parent that could be interfering with the healing and stuff like that, or could be the reason why people act out a certain way too, like the attention-seeking behavior, you know. And if that first part of the reading, the person playing games, they probably were the type of person growing up that they probably had a troubled childhood. Someone who always got into trouble because that was the only way they got attention from their parents, you know. So that may resonate with, that may help you narrow it down. Like this is a person that had a lot of trouble during their youth, you know. Maybe even has a juvie record, you know. Neglectful parents, and that's why they engage in that toxic, look at me, I'm triggering you, I'm trying to trigger you type of energy. Okay, so that might resonate with somebody out there. How to share that, just so you know, because you know there's people like that, and it's sad too. But the thing is, regardless of anybody's childhood and what reasons why they act a certain way, doesn't mean it's okay. There's no excuses for bad behavior, you know. And if somebody is causing you stress, anxiety, even trying to trigger you in a certain way, then that's someone you definitely should not be connected to. You should not be following. You should not be seeing that, because you're hurting yourself in the process. And that is dumb, okay? That's dumb. Why are you going to continue to hold on to a knife? You're causing your own pain if you're still connected to someone who engages in that type of behavior and wants to trigger you, okay? So I'm just telling you that because some people don't realize that. Some people feel powerless. They want to play the victim. There are no victims on my channel, okay? We're all responsible. We have to take accountability for our own actions, and especially with what we engage with, who we engage with. If we know something's not good for us, then we need to take the steps to disengage, detach from that, okay? That's part of self-care. You know, you have to protect yourself. Remember, you are supposed to protect yourself first, okay? So I'm going to be ending the reading. I'm ending this live stream now. I thank you all so much for being here. If I triggered you, I'm glad I did. I'm triggering you to help you, okay? I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the generosity with sending me gifts or the sparkles. I don't know if somebody else sent me something else. I can't remember. But I know Alpha sent me a super chat. I really appreciate you, Alpha. Thank you so much for your support and generosity. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe to my channel. Feel free to check out my membership. And check out any of my other live streams that I have on my channel. I have so many videos. I even have old videos that are timeless. So feel free to check that out. There may be something there for you. There may be a message there for you. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend, because here it's Sunday, 11:24 a.m. Eastern time. So I hope all of you have a great week ahead if I don't see you again. And I send you a lot of love and light. Bye, everyone. Thank you.